Good day, everyone. This is an idea that I want to put on the table. I hope it doesn't send the wrong message regarding the protest, the trucker protest or whatnot. But we see that up in Canada, they cut the funds, to keep these truckers afloat, to hold the line. However, now they're imposing all this tyrannical freezing of whatever funds go towards these truckers. And these truckers, obviously, their mortgage payments aren't being met, their truck payments aren't being met, and they're risking everything, and they're risking losing everything. So the idea is this. Before I get to the actual idea, first off, the best thing we can do is for everybody that supports this cause, because I understand that there's people that do support the mandates, and hey, that's their decision. But for those of us that support the actual cause of no mandates, and it's more than just the mandates. It's a power grab, a global power grab. But anyway, let's not get into that. So the best thing is for everybody, and not just truckers, even the laborers, nurses, warehouse workers, everybody, whether you work in McDonald's, whether you work in everybody, to take a date. For example, if the convoy is gonna start the February 23rd, once it's announced that we are there in Washington, D.C., let's everybody collectively, because we need to build critical mass for this to work. Everybody collectively, let's stop completely. That's the first best thing. Let's stop completely. The whole country, the whole world will stop completely, and that'll definitely send a message to those that run the show, the government or whatnot, that we have the power. Now, the second best thing, if you can't stop completely, at least take a trucker and like they've said before, adopt a trucker. Sponsor them, or one or two truckers if you can. Us truckers, we're earning decent money, so we can help out and sponsor a trucker directly, or you can give directly to the thepeoplesconvoy.org. Thepeoplesconvoy.org. You can give to that for the cause. Now, here's the idea that my late father, may he rest in peace, poised when in Miami 15, 20, 25 years ago. All the dump truckers, they did a strike, and they all parked on the shoulder of Highway 27 down there in Miami. And, they held for about 2 or 3 weeks. But then once they start seeing that their mortgage payments aren't being met, their lights are being cut off, their truck payments, the insurance payments, they can't make them, they buckle, and I totally understand. And then they go back to work, and then nothing happened. However, what my dad said, and it's really nothing new because it's something that the union has done for years, the Jimmy Hoffa days and all that stuff, instead of doing a full-blown strike, how about a slowdown? They've done slowdowns before, and it has sent a message to the company that they're doing the strike on. So if we all collaboratively do a slowdown, for example, if you're an owner operator and you're used to running 3, 4, 5 loads a week, do 1 or 2 loads instead of 4 or 5. Do half or less than half. You'd be able to meet your truck payments, your insurance payments, and everything, just enough to cover the basics. Not to make more than just enough to at least cover the basics so that you don't lose it all. Now, here's a math. Theoretically, if somebody stops completely for 4 weeks, a whole month, theoretically, or does a 50% slowdown for 8 weeks, theoretically it does the same impact. However, you can prolong it a lot longer, and more people can participate, will be willing to participate, than to stop cold turkey completely and not being able to buy food or anything like that. So if we do a slowdown 50% or less, then that'll create the same impact and even more, because more people will participate. It'll create a dent in the economy, and we'll definitely get to the politicians. Yes, it's going to hurt the supply chain. Yes, it's going to hurt us, but people shouldn't be mad at us. People should be mad at the government for not at least negotiating or sitting down with us and talking to us. So they should be mad at them, not us. So, but it's not just the truckers that can do that. You know, or the owner operators, if you drive for a company, take that date when we all get to DC and go for home time. You know, take 1 week, 2 weeks, and let's everybody go. Take your home time during that date, and when you come back, do 50% of what you do. Let's drive minimum, the minimum speed on the highway. If the speed limit is 70 and the minimum speed is 45, let's drive 45 or 50. Let's do a slowdown and make them know, the government, make them know that we are doing the slowdown because of the mandates or because of the Emergency Powers Act. If you don't know what that is, look it up. The organizers of the People's Convoy, they talk about it, of what the Emergency Powers Act is. So if you work for a warehouse, slow down the forklift. Take sick days. Take some sick days off when the convoy gets to DC. If you work for McDonald's, Burger King, or CVS or whatever, take days off, and when you do go back to work, slow down, work. And if they say, hey, what's going on? I'm doing the best I can. That's it. I'm doing the best I can. They can't fire you. They can't fire you for lack of performance. And at this point, if they do, there's so many open positions right now that you can easily get another job. It's not like it was before. So I hope this message gets to the People's Convoy. Please share this far and wide. I mean, I'm not interested in publicity. This is not my niche, making videos or getting famous or anything like that. I'm just posing an idea on the table, and let's see if that'll work. Because the people in Canada, right now, they're already going back home, but let's either stop completely or do a slowdown. It will create an impact. So please share this, and let's do it. It's now or never. All right, bye now.